Hey guys, my name is Danny Zuniga. I'm part of Challenge 2014, and we're doing Interactive Learning 6, number 2. So, this second problem, if I can get it to focus. Okay, this second problem is asking for the volume of the solid generated when the area between y equals 4x, y equals x cubed is rotated about the y-axis. And it sets the condition that x is greater than or equal to 0. So for this problem I'm going to be doing the shell method, and the first part is going to be finding my limits. So to find my limits, I'm going to set the functions equal to each other, so 4x equal to x cubed, and then I'm going to factor out an x, and then I'm going to get this x equals 0, because if you factor out x you get x equals 0, and then you get 4 equals x squared, and then you stick square root of both sides, and you get x equals plus minus 2, but because of this condition of x greater than or equal to 0, only the 2 is going to work here, not the negative 2. So you have your space that you're going to be using here, 0 to 2. So that's what I use in my integral. So now the function is going to be, the integral is going to be 2 pi integral from 0 to 2 x, which is the height, and then, the radius, sorry, x is the radius, and then your function, 4x, it's, since this one's two different functions, not like the other one which was 1, then you're going to have to take upper minus lower, because you're talking about in respect to x. So upper here is going to be 4x, so that's why I have this 4x before the x cubed. So it's 4x minus x cubed because it's upper minus lower. So now from there you're going to plug in that distribute that x, into both, and you can get 4x squared minus x to the 4th, still with the same interval, and then you're going to take the integral right here, and so now it's 4x to the 3rd, and then you divide by the 3, and then here it's minus x to the 5th, you divide by the 5, and then from 2 to 0, and now you plug in values. So from 2 to 0, first you plug in the 2 for 2 to the 3rd over 3 minus 2 instead of the x to the 5th over 5, and then you plug in a 0, but as you can see here, if you plug in a 0 in either one, you get 0, so I just put minus 0. So now you know you can disregard that. So then 2 to the 3rd is 8, so 4 times 8 is 32, and then you keep the 3 in the denominator, and then minus 2 to the 5th, 2 to the 5th is 32, you keep the 5 in the denominator, and then you get a common denominator of 15, so you multiply 32 by 5 and you get 160, you multiply 32 by 3 here and you get 96, and then you keep the subtraction sign, and you merge them into like one fraction with the same denominator. So 160 minus 96 is 64, so you get 64 over 15 for that inside there, and then you still have your 2 pi outside, so you multiply and you get 128 over 15 pi. It's 128 over 15 pi, sorry, I have a rude roommate in here. So that's the answer for the volume of the solid generated by rotating the area between 4x and x cubed about the y-axis. Thank you. She disrupted it, by the way.